Storage room. Hey, yo! Yo, who was that? Yo, I just saw someone go in that room. Just tell me who you are right now. We don't want to have no problems. Look at these donuts. I got donuts outside, man. You can come eat these donuts. I got donuts, man. They're mini donut holes. You want some of these? Just don't mess with me, man. Alright, YouTube, welcome back. Your favorite pathologist, CEO, is here, clocking in. They haven't scared me away yet. They have not scared me away yet. They're trying to, but today we're joining back Jack Hanman as we are continuing through the story, Autopsy Simulator. Now, if you've seen the end of my last video, if you have not, click on the link. It'll be somewhere down in the description. Click on the link so you can watch that, so you can get up to speed. We are entering into chapter 2 here, and at the end of chapter 1, we had got back to the apartment. Somebody broke into the apartment, man. But we're strapped. Always strapped. When we hit the crib, we got it on us, so we're not worried. We about to bust into the house right now, and we're about to see what's going on. So join me as we step into chapter 2. Alright? Leave a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Who the fuck did this? I don't have anything valuable.
Listen, if you're in here,
Money. They must have stolen the money.
I'm warning you. I got that thing on me. Hey, whoever's in the back, I got that thing on me. I'm warning you. Step out now.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Don't make me come back there.
What am I supposed to do now?
Alright, this is your last chance. I ain't playing. They done been through my refrigerator, man. Y'all want my food too? Hey, you looking for stuff hidden in the refrigerator? Hey, don't be in that shower, bro. I opened the bathroom door. Don't be in that shower. That's what I thought. Alright, now look. I'm about to come in the bedroom. Don't be in my bedroom. Don't be hiding under my bed now. Don't hide under my bed now.
Fuck! Great. That's all I need. Ooh, what if it was Red Pete?
Uh-oh. Red Pete, man, I'm gonna lock you back up. I'm gonna put you back in jail. You heard me? Red Pete, if this was you, man, hey, meet me outside. Red Pete, if this was you, meet me outside. I ain't playing.
Where? I need my pills.
Oh, God, this dude and his pills.
Get my thoughts together.
All he does is pop pills.
Okay. I'm gonna have to report this to the police.
Yeah.
Christ. Why did the neighbors not report anything? I'm calling Steven.
Hey, yo, Steve, I need you. Steve, pull up, bro. Pull up. Pull up, pop the trunk. We just had a break-in over here. I'm not playing, Steve. You wouldn't even believe how the house look right now. I need you to pull up right now, pop the trunk. Let these boys know that we ain't playing. Steve. Steve? Man, if this ain't how this phone call go, I don't know what to say.
Steven?
Now, Jack, I told you, I'm going for a drink with you for another night in a row.
That's not why I'm ringing. Although I could do with one. Someone broke into my apartment.
What? Did anyone see anything? Have you called the police yet?
No.
Yeah, I'm calling you.
So, anyway, no one contacted me. As for the police, I'm calling right now, officer.
All right. Do you want me to head round? Look for any trace evidence?
Yeah, you think? Steve?
I don't know. No, I guess not.
You're the police officer, you tell me.
Honestly, I don't have the strength to deal with it right now. I just want to lie down.
My man's so
Are
gone.
you sure? Because it's no trouble at all.
I think so. I'm sorry. I just wanted to calm down a bit. I don't know. That's probably some stupid joke. Only money was stolen.
Money? From Alice's box? Oh, fuck. Listen, I can come over. I have the key. I'll drop by, do what I need to do, and you go get some sleep.
How much money was in that box? I remember me having money in that box.
Really, I've been just so tired and distracted.
But how much money was in that box? I can't.
Maybe I forgot to close the apartment door on my way to work. If anything else is missing, I'll let you know and call the police.
All right. Just make sure you close it tonight. If you see anything weird tomorrow, let me know.
Oh, I will.
Whoever did this may be watching you.
I don't think anyone's dumb enough to come back.
You're probably right. Take care, Jack.
Because they know we strapped.
If you need anything, call
You know
me.
we strapped
I
up.
promise I will. Thanks, Stephen. Sorry to bother you again. I've just been all over the place lately.
It's not a problem. Good night, Jack.
Good night.
Okay, call Steve. Don't sound like that really did anything for me. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. My TV's on now, man. Come on, man. I didn't turn that TV on, man.
What?
Come on, man. Alright, come on.
guess I
Like,
should clean this shit up.
Jack, come on, Jack.
Start.
You know you didn't turn that on.
Jack, why?
Alice?
I think I'm just tired. I'm glad this didn't break. To be honest, I could leave it like this.
Honestly, old pizza box?
I still don't understand why Alice liked this painting so much. Shit. The glass in this thing needs to be replaced.
Man, I'm in bad shape, yo. Terrible shit. I'm down so bad.
Maybe I could barricade the door with this. I should pack this thing away. I have no interest in DIY at the moment. Now I'm sure I won't get caught up in these papers. Alice's family should really have some of these. That's enough for now. Jeez, I'm exhausted. I'll get the rest in the morning.
Yeah, this dude right here, man, he got some issues. My man Jack got some serious issues, man. He's popping pills. He want to go get drinks every night. I mean, his wife died, I know, but my boy got issues. Did I even sleep in this bed? Or this spaghetti has been on the floor for about 3 days. Bro, are you going to eat the spaghetti or are you throwing it out? Oh, man. This is no way to live, man. This is no way to live, man.
Oh yeah, I should take my pills.
Look, wake up in the morning. First thing I need is my pills. This homie can't even function. Two pills all the time. Homie cannot function.
I feel like it takes me forever to finish these things. That's enough. It will never look clean. I need to quickly change and finish getting ready. I'm gonna be late for work again.
Do I even really care about my job anymore? I don't even care. I don't care about anything.
Got my keys, got my files. Check. Time to go. Remember to close the door properly, Jack.
Okay, is it closed?
I'll ask the neighbors tomorrow if they saw anything suspicious.
What was that?
Wonder if Ridley fixed the coffee machine.
Taking the stairs. Alright, let's get to work. Good boy.
Maybe a bit optimistic. I'd better grab a coffee on the way.
Alright, what kind of shenanigans we gonna get into at work today? Sheesh. Alright, we made it.
I'm exhausted. I wonder who Stephen brought in today. Good morning, Mr. Ridley. Oh, he's not here yet?
Okay.
No, I'll deal with Adam.
Ridley's not here. Okay. 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 Am I gonna act like I didn't hear that? Hello? Girl laughing?
Almost there. Now for the tough part. The body needs to be moved. Where's Ridley when you need him?
Oh man. Okay. Moving the body.
Alright. I just need some gloves and my apron. Then I can get to work.
Apron, check. Gloves,
I'm going to need my tape recorder for
check.
this.
Recorder, check.
Autopsy dated November 22nd, 1991. 7:32 p.m. Led by Dr. Jack Hanman.
Okay.
I begin by verifying the identity of the Jane Doe. It's most likely Harper Lloyd, age 35.
Oh wow.
Found in a well-owned house by her neighbors Leonard and Dorothy Chelsea. Reported missing for a week.
Wow, in a well?
It is also known that the deceased was diagnosed with affective bipolar disorder.
Ooh.
Harper was placed on drug therapy, which she dropped out of fairly regularly. During her treatment, she was under the care of her common-law partner, Richard Benson, professional truck driver. The last person who had contact with the deceased was her partner. Harper's last message read as follows. I'm gonna take a shit in their stupid well. Then we'll see who has the last laugh.
Whoa.
Nice one. Police records also show that Mrs. Lloyd was in constant conflict with her neighbors. The constant parties and subsequent brawls made living in the area nearly impossible, especially when Lloyd's partner wasn't around.
You gotta think. This war between them must have been pretty bad. And you had to be pretty petty for your next move to be, I'm gonna go take a dump in their well. I want to know everything that transpired before that. What got you to the point that you're ready to go to their well, open the lid, squat, and take a dump? I'd love to know what was going on. And you are petty, ma'am. I know you're dead. We're talking about the deceased right now, but you are a petty one. You want to go squat down and take a dump in their well. And then that be your grave? That's actually, whew. Whew.
Firefighters found the body after the Chelsea family began complaining that their tap water tasted strange.
Ugh.
At one point, had begun to smell and turn a dark color.
You think they found the poop down there with her? You think they found the poop down there with her body? I wonder if she actually went and took that poop she was talking about.
I proceed to open the bag and check the state of decomposition of the corpse. The most important task in forensic identification of a drowned person is to distinguish whether the death occurred before or after entering the water.
We're about to find out. Oh my goodness.
That could have been worse. I
Ugh.
carefully removed the victim's clothes so as not to damage the skin. The deceased was found fully clothed. One shoe is missing. I'm going to need the camera to document all possible suspicious marks.
Oh my god, she is bruised up.
Definitely the first thing that stands out is the very advanced post-mortem gigantism.
Yeah.
The skin of the deceased appears very delicate, smooth, and relaxed from being in the water for a long time. The whole body is extremely pale. It's likely that the deceased was lying on her back when she was fished out.
Ah, look at these marks.
Post-mortem markings are seen on the underside of the body. That is, on the back, thighs, and calves of the deceased.
Ugh.
There are bruises and hemorrhages on the neck. These usually occur due to increased inhalation when fighting to breathe underwater.
And an eye missing? Can we talk about it? Oh my god. Ugh.
So-called washerwoman's skin on the feet. The deceased had indeed been in the water for a long time.
Start turning into a fish. Oh my goodness.
There are some obvious scratches on the skin.
We gotta talk about this eye. It's gone. Are we not gonna... We're just gonna gloss over the fact that that eye is missing.
The skin on the hands can be easily separated from the body. The separation takes the form of a glove.
Had a glove on? Okay. I can't believe I didn't say nothing about that eye.
So, after the preliminary exam, it's time to take a closer look at this.
Okay.
Today's date, the deceased was closed. Rigor mortis does not need to be checked. Based on the state of decay, you can be sure it has subsided.
Okay. Okay, we need our magnifying glass.
We see thick white foam in the mouth of the deceased,
Ugh.
resulting from pulmonary edema. Foam is a characteristic in deaths due to drowning.
Wow.
There are obvious scratches on the skin, especially on the back and hands. These could be defensive wounds, evidence of some sort of altercation prior to death.
Altercation, huh? She's fighting for her life before they threw her in the well? The well was just the cover-up for this murder, wasn't it?
The spots have a purplish blue-red hue,
Ugh.
which is a typical sign of the death of the organism. No obvious signs of struggle. The skin on the hands would have easily peeled away from the flesh. Some of the fingers have already lost their nails.
I will say this. As I'm going through this game, I'm enjoying myself. I do wish it had a little more aspect of when you're doing this, like you're supposed to figure everything out rather than you exam and then it just tells you everything you need to know. It would have been awesome if you were like, look, they don't know the cause of anything and I have to go through all my tests without them telling me anything, and then I come up with the causes of death and things like that.
Liver mortis are formed as a result of putrefaction of blood in the veins.
That would have been really cool. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Due to the fact that the deceased was wearing shoes all the time, her feet are in better condition than her hands. Nevertheless, we can still notice a clear, wavy skin and the so-called washerwoman's skin texture.
Washerwoman. So that's when you've just been in the water for a long time.
That's probably enough to indicate a direction for further examination. I'd better note that down in the records. Those abrasions appear relatively fresh. No healing or scarring is visible. Hands heavily wrinkled from submersion in water. Typical washerwoman's skin.
are missing.
Considering the deceased's penchant for drinking alcohol, it could have been a mere accident. Diffuse spots are caused by blood rotting in the veins.
Ugh, that's sick, right? Blood rotting in the veins. No signs of
There
poison.
doesn't seem to be anything unusual about this livor mortis. Marks found on the neck and foaming at the mouth are typical signs of drowning people.
Okay. I don't think this was an accident.
In this case, the question is, was drowning an accident or of suicidal intent? Their distribution suggests that the victim was probably lying on her back when fished out of the water. Livor mortis of a different color could indicate poisoning with carbon monoxide, cyanides, or nitrates. However, this is not the case here.
Right.
A simple trip, loss of balance, and as a result, you end up in a deep hole with no way out.
Is that what it was? You drunk?
Fortunately,
Stumbled upon
the
their
skin on
well?
the hands didn't fall off. Otherwise, I'd have trouble identifying the deceased. Maybe it's just abrasion, or maybe the result of a fight and being pushed into a well.
That's what I'm
all
saying.
now.
One of them, maybe.
Before I begin the dissection, I'll make sure the suggested identity is correct. The suitcase with the fingerprint equipment should be around here somewhere.
Suitcase. Fingerprint.
Oh, here it is.
Okay.
With decomposing bodies, the tissue of the pads and the fingers tends to shrink. To remove these shrinkages, a mixture of glycerin or air is used.
Okay.
The fingerprint sheet should always be checked. Slipping fingers, too much or too little ink, or inaccurate hand position can make fingerprints illegible. If the body of the deceased is well preserved, fingerprinting is similar to that of a living person.
Okay. Okay. Let's fingerprint.
I'm going to conduct a dactyloscopic examination. If in fact the deceased is in the police
Adapted to
database,
who?
I will find her.
Adapted to who?
Glycerin is injected successively between the nail and the skin of each finger. The substance then enters the fingertip, removing shrinkage and wrinkles.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Now I take a brush. Only when the skin is taut and elastic can you use ink.
Okay. Okay. Did we get enough?
I think it's enough. I'm getting fingerprint samples. In the case of drowning victims, you have to be extremely careful. The skin may fall off the hand like a glove when you take the print.
Wow.
I'll use the fax machine to add the print into the system.
Okay. Okay.
Green button, and...
Okay. Fingerprints getting sent off.
once the data uploads, I'll run the prints against the police database on the computer.
Okay.
Great. The data is there. Click upload.
So is she in the
Now,
system?
go to the database and find a matching print.
This is to see if she's in the
Expect
system
also
already, right?
hours of fun.
Okay, okay.
One more. Okay. Let's check for matches.
Okay. No match.
This is not our Jane Doe. I wish there was an easier. One more. Analyze button.
What about you?
And we have
Got it.
Everyone
got
has
it.
a story to tell, even if it's just a police record.
Alright, so who are you? So you've been arrested before and fingerprinted.
So, as
Lloyd
predicted,
Harper.
the deceased turned out to be
Harper Lloyd, yeah.
That went smoothly. I'll
Sorry,
print the
we already
scene and
said that.
attach it to the medical records.
Okay. Okay, disorderly conduct, aggressive behavior under the influence of alcohol, fine. Okay. Disorderly conduct, this is vandalism, warning ticket. Disorderly conduct, aggressive behavior, nuisance and vandalism, warning ticket. Disorderly conduct, nuisance and aggressive behavior under the influence of alcohol. Low-level shoplifting. Disorderly conduct, nuisance and vandalism. Low-level shoplifting. Petty theft and disorderly conduct, participation in a fight under the influence of drugs. So drugs and alcohol and disorderly contact. So she definitely likes to fight and drink and do drugs. And get loud and crazy.
I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work.
Okay.
Great. Now I can go back to my inspection.
Yep.
I'm adding the name of the deceased. I'll start the internal examination
Harper
by
Lloyd.
taking fluid from the victim's brain. A needle inserted through the nose will do the trick.
Oh my god.
If the victim was alive when she fell into the well, she must have swallowed water fighting for her life. And then diatoms, characteristics of pooled water like a well, got into the body.
Ugh, brain fluid. Had to take that brain fluid. Alright. We got that. Do we need to cut her?
In the meantime, I'll check the sample under the microscope. I'm
Okay.
sure that these algae traces will be found in the samples taken from the well where police found the body.
Let's see.
Now I need to adjust the knobs properly and place the diatom in the center of the slide. Diatoms are single-celled microscopic algae.
Okay.
Great. This way I'll see if I'm dealing with a large concentration of these algae.
Okay.
I won't even notice an army of diatoms from this distance.
Do we need to go 100?
Great. This way. Oh. Nah. Oh. I'm finally starting to see something here.
Okay. Now let's get it in focus.
Perfect.
There we go. We see him. Let's look around.
It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid.
There we go.
But rather a bad focus.
Wait. Do we want less?
And perfect.
Okay. Okay. So we see that there's diatoms. Mad diatoms. They having a party.
As expected, we find the aforementioned algae in the solution.
Oh, that's the
Upper
diatom.
part, Epitheca, which overlaps the lower, Hypotheca, is clearly visible.
Okay.
The presence of diatoms in the brain samples taken indicate that the deceased was certainly alive when she fell into the water and was possibly conscious.
Okay. So she was alive when she fell in the well.
Since there were diatoms in the brain, It means that many more of them must have entered the body. Studies of the rest of the organs will most likely confirm this hypothesis.
Okay.
I can finally get to the practical part.
Alright.
I must be extra careful because the skin of the deceased is very stretched. I wouldn't want an explosion here.
Ugh. Alright. Here we go. Your favorite part, right? Oh
I
my.
immediately see a very large swelling of the organs. In addition, all internal organs are very congested.
Hello, can I grab this?
I proceed to remove the rib cage. It's easy to see that the ribs have been imprinted in the lungs.
God.
So, I'm going to start by drawing blood from the lungs for testing for diatoms.
Okay.
If diatoms were only present in the lungs, this would mean that the victim was placed in the well after death, and the perpetrator wanted to get rid of the corpse in this way. Now, I remove the lungs and proceed to their examination. Taking the lungs in my hand, I feel that the tissues have lost their elasticity, which is the result of water emphysema. In addition, there is significant swelling of the organs.
Okay.
And as a result, we have a nice imprint of the ribs. The emphysema itself, it's clear how far it's progressed, which is characteristic of drowning.
Okay. Lung tissue lacking elasticity. With advanced emphysema.
Corpses found in water are worth examining with a tomograph. However, I can't count on such luxuries, so I must reach for a more archaic technology. A bucket and water.
Okay. Storage room. Hey, yo! Yo, who was that? Yo, I just saw someone go in that room. Just tell me who you are right now. We don't want to have no problems. Look at these donuts. I got donuts outside, man. You can come eat these donuts. I got donuts, man. They're mini donut holes. You want some of these? Just don't mess with me, man. Alright, let's go.
Who has anyone been here?
Bro, he said that kind of late.
I hope no one dipped a mop in it. It's best to go to the lab for this.
Close this door, man.
Historically, the lung float test is used to detect infanticide. The water should be at room temperature.
Okay.
That's enough. To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water.
Okay.
This checks if there is air in the lungs. And speaking of lungs, everything is ready to bring them here.
Okay, put the lungs up. Oh! Okay, no, I quit. No, this is the... Okay, let me just take my apron off, take my gloves off. We're out of here. Goodbye. That body just got up and looked at me. That's my cue to clock out and go home. Hey, we're calling it in early. Hey, Ridley. We're calling it in early. That dead body just got up. We're out of here, bro. Listen, I don't care about no quotas. I don't care about no nothing. We're out of here, bro. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. I can't believe this. Bro, what's wrong with this dude, Jack? How are you going to see that and then continue to take a lung out of that body after you've seen that? And not wake up Ridley and tell him what you've seen? Alright. Alright. This is just my life now, huh? We're just gonna take the lungs out of this dead body who just got up and looked at me. Daring me. We're just gonna just do it. This is my life now. This is my life now.
Of course, such a study isn't without flaws. Air may have entered a newborn's airways during resuscitation attempts. Gases released during decomposition could also give a false result. In this case, however, it's about something else. Namely, the amount of fluid in the lungs. To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water and wait to see if they fall or if they will float on the surface. Just as I assumed, the lungs collapsed easily.
Right. Bro, people do this every day. I can't get over that.
Entered the lungs during panic attempts to catch breath underwater, but it could also be the result of bacterial infections or cancer, so further investigation is needed.
People do this every day. They suit up and go to work, and this is what they do every day.
I move on to dissecting the lungs of the deceased. You can hear the distinct, very unpleasant crackling of the tissues being cut through.
I don't hear it.
The parenchyma is remarkably pale, although small hemorrhagic foci and petechia are present on the surface. All right. Now, I will check the collected fluid under a microscope. If we find 20 diatoms on the slide, it can be considered drowning, and our result is not false positive due to possible contaminations.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see. Although I expect I won't even notice an... Great. This way I'll see if the aperture still needs adjustment. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here. I'm finally starting to see something here. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid. And perfect.
Okay. Alright, so we're looking for the diatoms. Oh! Mad diatoms.
In solution, the diatoms are clearly visible.
There's the diatom party.
Clusters of them. There will definitely be more than 20 of them.
There's the diatom party we was talking about.
I'll make a note of all this.
So she drowned. Well, we know she drowned.
So far, this case looks pretty standard. It's clear from the beginning that it's drowning.
Right.
Well, the procedure requires me to check everything anyway.
But no foul play, from what I've seen, right? No foul play?
So, I move on to checking the other organs. I ligate the heart, and then remove it for inspection.
Ugh. Oh my god.
Strongly developed putrefactic hemolysis, the organ can be seen at first glance. Apart from that, no signs of a heart attack or other heart disease.
Okay. Strongly developed. Okay.
I move on to the next organ. This time, it's the liver. It's immediately apparent that the deceased didn't care for herself. Like most organs, the beginnings of cirrhosis are visible in some areas.
Beginning of cirrhosis means she was drinking a lot, right? Cirrhosis of the liver is when you're drinking a lot. That alcohol. Sheesh. Oh man.
Transfer the organ to a board and proceed to dissect.
Okay. Chopping this liver up.
The cross-section clearly shows dilated veins and many small hemorrhagic foci. I must admit that this is quite a feat, considering the rather young age of the deceased.
So that means she was drinking a lot, right?
Harper enjoyed drinking so much that she might not have lasted a few more years.
Woo. Hey.
I move on to the stomach. I take a sample of the fluid for testing.
Need a little sample of that. Some stomach juices. Ugh.
It looks very turbid. I'll see what happens after spinning, but that's in a moment. Now, I carefully ligate the organ, then cut it off. It's enlarged, probably full of putrid gases.
Ugh.
I transfer it to the board and carefully open it, checking the contents.
Yeah, I will say.
One thing you'd never get used to is how much this desk smells.
I can only imagine. Dead end. Uh-oh. Dead end, like putrid gases in there waiting to just erupt out.
Okay.
Ugh.
The stomach is full of fluid and unidentified organic matter, which is probably leftover food. So let's check the diatoms. Again. But in a centrifuge for a change. The problem with examining drowned people is being able to show whether the death was due to drowning or whether something else contributed to the death.
Right.
Cramp, heart attack, drugs, homicide, or some accident. Such an analysis requires viewing from different angles and a careful interpretation of the collected data, including those from the field. That's why it's so important to collect as many samples as possible. Unfortunately.
Okay. Let me close this window, man. I don't know why this window keeps getting open. Somebody out there, and I don't. I'm not just gonna just let it happen. Okay, I'm gonna fight. All right, we gotta use a centrifuge. We know what using the centrifuge means. The centrifuge just breaks up the power in the building.
Okay.
I wish we could not use this machine.
Little sample. Now set.
All right. What are we looking for here? Diatoms. Okay. 35-25. 35 minutes, 25 speed. 35. 25 speed. Okay. Here we go. Okay, did we fix the lights?
Done. I'll run it directly into the chromatograph and run it
Okay.
against the data from the police.
Okay.
I'm certain the analysis will show similarities between the fluid and water in Chelsea's well.
Alright. That was in here. Yep, right here. We're gonna place them in the rack. How do we need? 3?
I think 3 milliliters should be fine.
We set it to 3. Okay.
Okay, now it's the chromatograph's turn.
Okay.
Yes. The water sample matches the one provided by the police.
Okay.
Well, the results are quite clear. I was hoping it would be a more interesting case.
Alright, so what? She just fell in and drowned. Is that what we're going with?
More diatoms. Analysis indicates the same origin. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
There's little left to do. I'm going to check the airway patency of the deceased. Interesting. Looks like there's something stuck in the trachea.
Oh my
I'm moving
God.
to the board for further inspection.
Oh my. Something stuck in it. Ugh.
I dissect the trachea and open the organ. Inside,
Hey, yo!
a wedding ring? This is interesting. Let me look at it. Based on the size, I can say that it's a woman's wedding ring.
9/13/1980.
There's an engraving inside.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Oh God.
This is my ring.
What?
This is ring. But how did
I'm seeing things.
But this should be at home. I have it.
Bro,
It's
I'm seeing things. I'm losing it.
check this out. Where are my meds? Where the fuck are my meds?
Oh!
Huh?
Yo, whoever's in that stall, man, I can fight. Someone just scream?
Jesus Christ! Hope these all make it go away. I have to check the apartment. It can't be. Jesus Christ!
Go home immediately? So just leave that body, leave all that stuff out?
Mr. Ridley. Mr. Ridley!
What's all the ruckus?
I need to go home. Immediately.
What? Now?
I have to. Have you seen anyone here this morning? Anybody suspicious?
No, there was no one. Dorothy was, but only for a moment, then she left. What's wrong with you, Hammond?
Okay. Thanks.
What about the corpse?
Right?
I'll come back, I promise.
Oh my God, this?
Jesus Christ!
Bro got his bloody apron on. He got his bloody gloves on. He stopped everything he was doing. And he's going home. He left the dead lady right there. Opened up. Cut up stomach. Cut up trachea. Oh my goodness.
This can't be real. Where is it?
Nah, this is real.
Where is it? Where? Please. It's not here.
What?
It's not. I need to go.
Bro, he going through it. Okay, so whoever broke in my apartment stole the ring and I didn't notice it. Had to be. It's Red Pete. Who else would it be?
This is sick.
It's Red Pete.
Come on, Steven. Pick up the fucking phone.
This dude's asleep.
What's up, man?
I mean, you know
I
what?
took the ring.
I can't be mad at him for being asleep.
What ring? What are you talking about?
I took the wedding ring. Alice's wedding ring.
One sec. You mean burglary? You said nothing was missing.
Yes, I know that. I don't know. I was jittery. Maybe I didn't notice. I don't know, but that's not the worst of it.
Right.
Calm down.
It was stuck in that dead girl's throat, bro.
What happened?
I found it in the trachea of the deceased I was working on. Do you understand?
He ain't gonna believe that one.
I pulled it out of a dead woman's trachea.
What?
I don't know what's going on.
Oh god, now everything's gone.
He wants revenge. He's playing with me. I knew it. I knew it from the beginning. This is going to happen. I didn't make it up.
Jack, listen to me. Try to calm down. Don't.
Nah, this dude's going to the loony
I'll
house.
be with you right away, okay?
This dude's going to the
On my
loony
way.
What
house.
sane person would do something like that? How? And when? When the fuck? Fucking Ridley lets in whoever he likes as usual.
Blame it on
What are you
Ridley.
saying? Steven?
Why you gotta blame it on the black man?
Come on. Fuck. Oh, God, what now?
Why you gotta blame it on the black man?
Okay, just calm down.
And I need a drink?
Calm down.
Oh god.
I need a drink. Jesus. What's going on?
Nothing poured into that glass.
Just one sip more.
Bro, this dude's hopped up on pills. This dude got alcohol in his system. How can he even trust himself to actually know what's going on? Like, do you know that you're in your right frame of mind, bro? You're always either on pills or drunk, if we're being honest.
Just one.
See? Bro can't stop. He can't stop. I can't stop.
Okay.
Bro can't stop.